Hey, what up, everybody? It is Mr. Q again with another core values lesson. Today we're talking about self-control. Self-control is to control your own actions, feelings, and behavior choices, especially in difficult situations. Self-control. Research has shown that students who wait and have self-control in the face of temptation end up being more successful and going further in life. So the lesson today, build your self-control as much as you can. So even when you become an old geezer like me, self-control is something that is essential to your success. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something. Excuse my room, it's kind of a mess. But I want you guys to take a good look at this huge stack of books. So Mr. Q is currently studying to go back to college. He wants to go to medical school, which is one of the hardest and most competitive schools to get into. In order to get into medical school, I have to take this test called the MCAT, which is the Medical College Admissions Test. My test date is May 22nd. It cost me $350 to register for this test. It's going to take 5 hours to complete. I'm feeling super nervous about it. Right now I'm studying 5 hours a day. But if I get in, I'll start medical school next summer. I know that if I can get into medical school, it's going to lead to more money, more success, and a better life for myself. But I know that in order to do well and to study, I'm going to need lots and lots of self-control. You know, there are so many times when I could just say, I'm not going to study for my MCAT today. I'm going to, sleep in. I'm going to go watch Breaking Bad. Or, I'm going to go hang out with my friends and go dancing. There are lots of times when I could do that, but I don't. I need self-control. I need to take control over my actions and my behavior. If I don't have self-control, I'm not going to study for the MCAT. I'm going to go do something else. If I don't have self-control, I won't do well on the MCAT. If I don't do well on the MCAT, I won't get into medical school. Having self-control is going to build my success. It's going to help me get to where I want to go. Self-control is almost kind of being selfish. I'm not saying you're like hate on people or you don't love people, but it's kind of that it is all about you. You really have to focus on your life and your actions and your words. So the things I always ask myself are your actions and behavior in class leading to your success or your failure? Self-control is about taking control of your own life, taking control of the way you behave at school, the things that you do at home, the words and actions that you do to other people. Okay? Teachers, we cannot go home and beg, please do your homework, please study, please pay attention in class. We're not going to do that, and we can't do that. Okay? Self-control means that you have to take control of your own actions and your own behaviors. Okay? No one else is going to be an advocate for your education. If you don't learn anything in my class and you don't get your education and you can't read or write or even count, does it affect me? No. I have my education. I'm making money. I have a good job. It's not going to affect me. You have to take control of your own life. Now let's take a look at some kids at DeJean. So what I see is a lot of kids come to class late every single day. Tardy. Well, what does that lead to? That leads to missing class time, missing learning time. So what happens is, look, you're less smart. Now you can't read that well. Okay? I see kids ditch class and then they roam the halls the whole period. Well, what is that doing? You're missing class. You're missing learning time. And now guess what? You can't count. Not only you can't read, you can't count now. And then I see kids in class goof off. They misbehave. One time I saw a kid cutting paper the entire period into little pieces. Really? Now you got a referral. Now you miss class. And guess what? Now you can't write. I also see tons and tons of kids not do their homework. Well, what does that lead to? Now you're failing the class. Now you're not learning. And guess what? Now you have a bad GPA. You have crappy classes in high school. And you aren't getting into college. All of these choices were because these people had no self-control. They were bad decisions. Okay? And what that's going to lead to is failure. Now these kids are less smart. That means they'll have less success, they'll have worse jobs, and they'll make less money in their lives. But I also see kids that have a lot of self-control. They come to class on time. They study every day. They pay attention in class. They behave in class. They do their homework. All of these actions will lead to success. They will lead to you being smarter, having more grit, getting a better job, having more money, and having better lives. So we are reaching the end of our video, and there are just a couple of important things that I want you to remember. Self-control is all about making choices, saying things, and doing things that will lead to your success. Ask yourself, are you demonstrating self-control at DeJean? Are your actions, your behavior, your feelings at DeJean leading to your success or your failure? That's it. Final core value video. Last time you guys will see me up here.